This is an advisor tutorial on visual discovery, which is our brand of interactive data visualization. By the end of the tutorial, you'll have a high-level overview of how to interact with your data in Advisor. The Advisor product we'll use is AnalystX, which is our desktop authoring software, but you can use the rest of the products in the Advisor suite to do visual discovery in the same exact way. The concept behind visual discovery is to use color, linking, selection, and filtering to enable business people to see stories in their data, to explore it, to slice and dice it, to get better fact-based answers to their questions, so that they can make the most informed decisions. It is also designed to reduce the reliance on the IT team, freeing them up to focus on more advanced IT projects. This is our prospect identification dashboard. It has 4 main sections. The first section is our home page, the prospect list. It has a list of your prospects, and it's sorted by their total lifetime giving, highest to lowest. The second main group is a set of information about the biographical characteristics of our entities. You can see things like whether or not they're staffed, to a development officer, where they live, where they work, and maybe some committees they are on. The third grouping is all about their giving history. And the fourth is attachment score details, which is how likely they are to give a major gift to the university. So let's start with our first concept. Number 1, we have filtering. In Advisor, you can interactively filter across multiple charts and across multiple tables and pages. Say that I want to grab only the highest value prospects from the home page. I can filter down to those who are rated $50 million or more. As you can see, we only have 166 prospects now. Good, that's good. Let's move on to the ratings page. So in the ratings page, we can see a couple more things. We can see that there's around 50 people who are either highly engaged or owners, and they have a high wealth capacity. Interesting. I am going to do something in Advisor, another concept called selection. I'm going to draw a rectangle around just our highly engaging owners, and now you can see that the data that's related to those people are red while everything else is gray. So I'm actually going to do an exclusion. I'm going to remove everybody that's not highly engaged or owners and that doesn't have a rating that's very high from the dashboard. And then I'm going to skip on over to the giving history page. So here we go. We have a page that shows only data for these wealthy people who are very engaged. And we can see here their total commitment in dollars per fiscal year over the last about 20 years, all the way back from 1995 till today. So we have connected the giving tables with the prospect or entity tables over the prospect ID as a key. And we call that linking. We call that selection linking. So whenever you click on a piece of data in one table that's linked in another table, you can filter down interactively to just the data that matches that key. So that's our second concept, linking. Now, maybe I've changed my mind and I'm now interested in seeing the giving trends of my lower wealth or maybe middle class, mid-wealth donors. Advisor reacts at the speed of our thought. So we can just go back to the prospect list page, filter the whole population back in, and then return. Now, you can see that we're back at 54,000 prospects here. And what's more is that each fiscal year here in the total gift per fiscal year chart has a variety of different colors in it. So why? Let's remind ourselves. I'm going to open up the color legend here. See, hotter colors are higher wealth, and then cooler colors are lower wealth. All right. So it's because the advisor colors the data and not the chart, and then it passes color through selection links from table to table. So the entity table behind, behind the prospect list chart is colored by rating. Each person is colored by rating, and then that color is passed through to the giving table on prospect ID or entity ID. So that's why we see multiple colors here. So a good use case for this is if we hover over 2015, you can see in 2015 there's a much lower proportion of bright red. And that it looks because the donors who are rated $50 million or more for some reason are dropping off in 2015, really dropping down from 2014 to 2015. So that is our fourth main concept in visual discovery, color. Yeah. In summary, in this video, we showed you how to use color, linking, selection, and filtering to see stories in your data. This is called visual discovery. See you next time.